Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into it.
Centralized door locking system is not only a component of the vehicle comfort system, but also an important element of passive safety. A large number of associated functions that have become assigned to the system of centralized door unlocking, for example, automatic opening of all doors in the event of an accident, have led to more frequent use of systems with decentralized control. The design of the central lock of the car assumes the presence of servo actuators, motors, main control unit, on cars with decentralized control of additional units for each door, input sensors. Conventional electric DC motors are used as actuators. The servo drive design includes electric motor, gear wheel, rod, damping lugs, duster. When the current is applied, the motor shaft rotates the gear wheel through the pinion. The latter moves the stem. Damping lugs soften the shock when the stem reaches dead center. Dust cover protects the rod from moisture, dust and dirt, an indispensable component if the doors inside are treated with anti-corrosion. The servo has only two positions, on, off. The rod can be attached either to the rods, the prerogative of universal devices, or attached directly to the door locking mechanism. A limit switch may be located inside the actuator monoblock. It is the end switches in the car doors and microswitches that act as input sensors. They monitor the position of the locking mechanism. The corresponding signal about the position of the stem is sent to the main control unit. Microswitches are used to fix the current position of the locking mechanism elements, lock. The shape of the cam mechanism, which is installed only in the driver's door of the car, determines the position for the formation of the signal by microswitches. Realizing the state of the lock, they send two types of signals to the control unit, locked, closed, and unlocked, open. Separate microswitches are responsible for controlling the position of the lock tab. In other words, for closing the door itself. When the door is open, the switch contacts are closed. That is why it is impossible to activate the car door lock. Engaging the tongue on the transom changes the position of the contacts. The CP control unit is an integrated circuit distributor of impulses. Central locking unit OPAL in disassembler principle of operation. Let's consider in detail how the central locking system of the car works. Including remote control, the position of the locks is open. Turning the key or remote control signal, remote control, through microswitches sends an impulse to the control unit. If all conditions for closing are met, remember the microswitches controlling the door position. Between the central control unit, CCU, and its own units of all locking mechanisms of the car, the main unit sends a lock signal to the corresponding controllers. From their own control units, the activators receive an impulse to close the locks. Thus, almost simultaneous closing of all doors, gas tank hatch and trunk, if any are connected to the CP, takes place. Central locking with remote control is becoming increasingly popular. Pressing the corresponding buttons on the key fob or ignition key with remote control triggers a signal picked up by the receiving antenna of the CBU. That in turn generates signals, open, close for all connected activators. Using the remote control allows you to synchronize the central locking system with the security system of the car. The anti-theft system will automatically lock all the doors of the car. In addition, you can connect the automatic window closers, which will make the operation of the car even more comfortable. If you want to save money, or for your car there are no ready-made solutions, you can buy a universal kit. Such will include servo drives, controller, wiring harness, fasteners. On the market, you can find both conventional systems and more expensive versions with remote control. Of course, you will need the central locking circuit diagram for connection. You may have to drill holes for the seats. In general, the installation of central locking with your own hands will not do without a flight of technical imagination. Prepare all the necessary set of tools, screwdriver, drills, screwdrivers, pliers. Disconnect the minus lead of the battery. Remove the trim. Select a place for installation. Note that the servo should not interfere with the installation of the upholstery, power window mechanism and other pulls going to the locking mechanism. Connect the wiring. Take care of the safety of connections, pay attention to the places of transition of the harness from the door to the car body. These are the most common places of wire fraying. If the manufacturer did not provide a fuse, include it in the circuit yourself. In conclusion, while the central locking system may not be as essential as features like windshield wipers, it undeniably plays a crucial role in enhancing the convenience and security of modern vehicles. Understanding how this system operates not only deepens our appreciation for automotive technology but also highlights the importance of safety in our daily lives. As we continue to embrace advancements in car design, the central locking system remains a testament to the blend of innovation and practicality that defines today's driving experience. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this exploration insightful.